Hey, what's up, guys? This is Parker Denny, and I have some thoughts I'd like to share. Um, Today, I want to talk about Trump, Donald J. Trump, and I want to talk about conspiracy theories, and I want to talk about Trumpism. Um, Trumpism befuddles me. And the main reason why it befuddles me is because I just don't think it makes any sense whatsoever. I get that we live in a divided country where we have people that have a lot of different beliefs. However, I don't think that we're as divided as anybody would like to pretend that we are. I think we have a political system that preys on people's fears and ignorance, and preys on the fears and ignorance in such a way that really does like accentuate the most fringe areas of our beliefs and makes them 5 or 6 to 7,000 times bigger than they actually are in real life. And I think it's deeply concerning. And one of the things that I've been contemplating with the election is in terms of Trump versus Biden, and in terms of the myriad of just angry and vicious energy on both sides between the two candidates, is like, why y'all really think that these grown men are not about their country? We got Joe Biden on one hand, who's been a public servant for decades, who was a vice president for 8 years to Barack Obama. And regardless of what you may have thought about Barack Obama, you might have hated his policies. You might have didn't stand his policies. Yet at the end of the day, was there ever a question as to where Barack Obama's loyalties actually were? Was there any tangible evidence whatsoever that he was a foreign agent or somebody that wasn't about his country? Like, you could disagree with his policies all day, but I'm talking about the man. And I mean, of course, walking into office, there were a lot of folks that were attempting to be like, yeah, you weren't born here. Like, okay, well, all of the evidence says that he was. So what's next? And so then we come now with Joe Biden, and Joe Biden is getting. They won't even at this point in the game right now. They're not even wanting to acknowledge that he won. This is the first time in my lifetime that I've ever seen any nonsense like this. And it's like, for what? Do y'all really think that these people are making it up to that extent? Really? Like, the Republicans are the ones with the dangling chads back in, I think it was 2000. So, I don't know. In any case, why this concerns me so much is, like, what are they doing? And why do you believe what you believe, Trump supporters? Why do you believe these things? Donald Trump is all but admitted to being a criminal and a felon. And there is actual documented evidence that he is a felon. And there's documented evidence that he's a criminal. There's documented evidence he has admitted to the public that he's a sex abuser. He's admitted it. He started with grabbing by the pussies, and everybody seemed to think that that was cute, or whatever they thought about it. Or what's even worse is those people that are like, well, yeah, he said that. However, because we can save $5 on our taxes, we can be okay with that. Or because he's going to put these judges into the seats, we can let that go. What price are you willing to pay? And in the end, is it really going to work? Only time is going to tell. Only time is going to tell, because with the way this is being set up, especially with Donald Trump, the man is fucking careless. He's one of the most careless people that I have ever witnessed in my human life. He gets up there and he stokes the fans and the flames of every divisive, hateful, racist, sexist thing on the planet. And do you actually believe, John Q. Public, do you believe that that happens without consequence? Do you believe that there's nothing on the other side of that energy? Are you just going to sit and laugh and have your popcorn and think it's cute, right? It's not cute. It's not funny. It's dangerous, because there are people that will buy into that. There are people that will go around shooting and killing people, and it's already happened. And then when it happens, he's just like, yeah, he's praising the people that are shooting another. He's praising somebody dying on the streets. Think about that. What if it were you? How many of his own people is he thrown under the bus? How many of them? At least dozens, maybe hundreds of people. You can be your best friend one day, and the second you say one thing out of alignment with what he wants to hear, you're done. Wood chipper. They even made a term for it in the campaign. They put you through the wood chipper and they destroy you on purpose, right? So this is the world we're living in right now. And the funniest thing is, it seems okay. I'm sure you Trump supporters believe that it's quite all right for everything that's happening as long as it doesn't happen to you. But my question just past that is, what is the price you're willing to pay for these notions, right? Are you prepared to go to civil war over this belief? Is that belief, whatever that is your $5 in taxes, or your belief that there's some, mysterious pedophile ring in Washington? Is that when you got the, like, what is it? I don't understand. I don't need to understand, I guess, because I know where I stand, and that's all I need to know. However, it does befuddle me how you all are willing to let your neighbor's house burn down and think you're not going to get touched by the flames. Think that's not going to affect your house value. We don't live in silos in this country or in this world. Everything is connected and everything affects everyone. Because the only I got to admit, I wasn't a massive fan of Joe Biden. I got to a place where I could be like, oh, I'm okay with you. That's my dog in the background, by the way. He's the one making a ton of noise in the background. So he wants to sit on my lap, and I'm busy with this video. However, I digress. For all you woo-woo granola people or want to be woo-woo granola people, do you realize what's being created in this notion, in this division, in this I want to be an individual? Because you're not an individual. It's actually, you saying you're an individual is the opposite of woo-woo and woke. Woke is knowing that we're all in this together. Did you know that? So I would encourage everybody to really think about these things, because we're in a time right now where friends and family are ready to destroy each other over the letter on the other end. I ran into a guy last week on the election night who his boss walked up and asked him who he voted for. He had been working at his place of employment for 20, 30 years, and he didn't answer the question, and his boss fired him because he didn't say that he voted for Donald Trump. In as much as, I guess, right to work state, boss can do what he wants. What the fuck? Like, this is the country we're living in now? Okay. We're going to draw the battle lines like that. Well, don't assume you're going to win, first. And second, how are we looking to all the other countries that would love to do us harm? All we're doing really with those beliefs is choosing to destroy ourselves. Just a thought. I'm done for now.